All right, guys, what's going on? So today we're gonna start a series. First part of the series is gonna be snaring, what you need to get started and what you need to do. This isn't the end-all be-all kit, but it is what I use for snaring. So I'm gonna show y'all guys, I'm gonna put you back on my head, and I'm gonna show y'all guys what we got. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna show you is kind of the tools you need to get started in snaring. Some of the things that I like to use. One, you're gonna need some kind of staking system of some sort. I do earth anchors. I like them. Normally I use longer ones. You're gonna need a snare. I used to use gloves. Don't use them anymore. Don't really see any difference in my catch rates. I use S hooks to hook them on here. One S hook a coyote will pull off. Here's the secret that I do. I'm still trying it out. So far it hasn't failed. See how this S hook comes around? This one will come through this way. I found this to be extremely strong and have yet to see it fail. And get my tool in here to shut them. There we go. All right, now those two will fight each other to open up. So here's our snare, our anchor, our snare support, J-hook pliers. Now you're gonna need a way to drive your anchor in the ground. You can do it with just a simple anchor driver. Me, I'm in hard ground, so I have to have a pilot hole to put mine in. And these are all I'll use to get my snare in. Let's go up here and put this set in. Number two, you're gonna wanna find a well-used trail. Right here we have a well-used trail. And then, I'm hoping y'all guys can see it. We got this tree that comes out. We got all these other limbs that come into it. We're gonna put our snare in right here. I like having these limbs on top because it seems to deter the deer from going through them and knocking them down. And it lowers your chances of catching a deer, which you don't want to do. I come in here and I put my snare support off the trail a little ways. Now remember, you want this snare support to be pretty solid. I've got enough cable here, or enough wire off of it to put my snare right in the middle of the trail. If I was using a longer anchor, I'd go ahead and put my anchor in back there, but I've only got short ones today. So we'll go ahead, put this on, and you want this to be pretty solid. You don't want any movement here. We'll go ahead and neck this down. I like this about, I really don't like it. I want this back in here a little further. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I like mine around these pine trees. Seems to get my scent away. Nothing seems to pay attention to them as much. That anchor will go that far in the ground, and that'll be good. We're about 8 inches off the ground here. Go ahead and put our anchor in. Get that limb out of our way for the time being. All right. That beat your hole closed, set your anchor. That's not going anywhere. Go ahead, butt it all the way up to it, come off about 1 inch. And you want nothing touching your snare wire. Nothing at all. Go ahead and get some sticks and fence this side down a little bit. You've already got the trail coming right through here. We'll cover that up. We'll get some more sticks to fence it off just a little bit more. Tool y'all guys might want to invest in is one of these. It does make your life a little simpler. Come in here, and we're just gonna fence this off just a little bit. Just to make it look a little less appealing to come through here. Come on. There we go. Fence that side off a little bit. And I've got a hole right here, but it's not on the trail. But I'm gonna try to put something up here anyway. And that'll help hide my snare wire or my snare support. Whatever's coming up here, I'm thinking they're gonna come from the other side. I'm thinking they're gonna come from down there up. So this should be a good set. All right guys, this set's good to go. Our lock's off. Our snare support, we're going about 6 to 8 inches off the ground, and we're right dead center in the middle of this trail. So hopefully we'll have something here in a couple days. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and like always, I'll catch y'all guys out on the trail.